DJ Nizzy, Mr. Nice Guy.
All that street shit that you talk, you not serious. Begging for a fade. In Brooklyn, we pop, period.
Yeah. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle. Boop! And today we got not one, not two, but three very special guests in the building.
Hey.
Please introduce yourselves.
Tom Nixon.
Hush Harden, Hush Hefner.
Lock Banner in this bitch.
Talk
in
that
here.
motherfucking shit.
We in here.
So I want to thank you guys for coming out today,
Oh,
man.
is there smoking here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can smoke in here, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? You want to drink, you want to take some shots, you want to smoke a cigarette, go right ahead, man. So thank you guys for coming out, man. How you guys
Thanks
doing
for
today?
having me. Thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah,
having
for
me.
sure,
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having us. We're doing
Yeah.
good, you know. Nice day.
We lit. Day off.
Minus this coronavirus shit, you know what I mean?
Think some motherfuckers
Only thing illegal.
Shutting down the NBA and shit.
Yo,
Yo,
that's,
that's
a little
crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. But
Crazy.
isn't it? Is it temporarily suspended or canceled?
Yeah,
Because I
decided
read
that.
suspended.
They
I'm not
suspended
sure.
it for now, but
Yeah.
LeBron thinks said he wanted it canceled or something.
I mean, I wouldn't be playing with my health if I'm a millionaire motherfucker either.
But yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I think it's some bullshit. Make some noise for the fucking bullshit.
I do.
So let's get straight to it, guys. Tom Nixon. Is that your battle rap name?
That's my name and my battle rap name.
That's lit.
Real name, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks, yeah.
That's crazy. Not a lot of people
Rap
use
shit.
their government names.
Yeah.
Battle rap.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is very true.
A lot of people like to use aliases or. And you can't really flip Tom Nixon, can you?
No, you can't.
I mean,
You
This
can.
President
What have
Nixon.
you heard? What's the craziest one you heard?
I said,
The hardest shit was that
I
Tom
have
Boy,
one.
I
I'll
think.
never.
oh yeah.
I'll never
Well,
do
nah,
it.
that
What
wasn't
was
my
it?
last name.
No, well, when Lur, he's like, I hit you and your man, Tom Boy, like a masculine women.
Yeah,
but
Tom
that's just
Boy.
like Tom, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, Tom Nixon, you could flip it like, you could flip my last name like walking like a phoenix, you know what
Yeah,
I
that
mean?
could do it. That was, yeah, but that's like one word that's ever gonna work. But Nixon the president, I guess.
Tom Nixon, leave your
I
mom
got one, but I'll
stripping,
never-
shoot you from a long
Get them out
distance.
now so they can't use them against you. 8 Mile tactics.
Make some noise for the name for it. So are all you guys battle rappers or how many of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all battled.
Battle. And how long have you been battling Tom Nixon?
I've been battling. So basically, how I started battling was, right, when I was in high school. I started writing rhymes when I was like 15, and how I started battling, I used to move around a lot. So I go to all these different schools. And,
We're a nomad, like me. For real, that's what they call us.
I used to watch a lot of grind time battles, like back in the day when grind time, before King of the Dog.
Shout out to Grind Time.
Shout out to grind
to
time,
D-Rap.
throwing it back. And believe it or not, my man Hush over here, him and Maroney, they were like legends to me in my eyes in the city. They battled. So like,
Actually, we did the Grind Time New England shit.
yeah,
when
they
did
were.
that.
They actually did some of the.
That was
when-
my first battle,
Yeah.
or like written battle.
Yeah, so watching him and Maroney, like I looked up to them and shit. And it actually, and then I started watching a lot of grind time battles. And, I got into it. So I moved around a lot when I was younger. And I was always writing in class and shit. Like, fuck school. Kids go to school.
Music wise? Or just battle rap?
I was doing both. Like, you know what I mean? I would write to beats. And
So
then
you're also a musician?
Yeah, I make a lot of music. A lot of people, I personally think I make better music. You know what I mean? But I got into battling, and what I would do is I'd go to I'd move a lot. So I went to like 10 different high schools, and there was always somebody in the school that rapped. You know what I mean? And, I just walked up to them like, yo, I rap too. You want to battle? And I would always beat them. You know what I mean?
Shout out to always beating your opponents, fam. You know what I'm talking about? Make some motherfucking noise for that. You know what I mean? Shout out.
Shout out to beating your opponents. I would always beat them, and I was always good at freestyling. That was my nature. I loved freestyling. I watched the like old school rap Olympics. You know what I mean? When rap,
Scribble Jam.
the Scribble Jam
That
and
was
shit.
the main shit.
Scribble Jam, all those years. I was
Honestly, I don't even know what Scribble Jam is.
Scribble
Scribble
Jam.
Jam is
Son.
like, before there was the acapella battles, that was like the thing to do. It was like, all the, like, I'm trying to think of the famous rappers, like Mad.
Yeah, no,
Famous rappers.
M lost to Juice.
Eminem lost to Juice,
Eminem did battle
in
in
the
the Scribble
Scribble
Jam
Jams.
before he was famous.
Thesaurus and Ilmac.
Yeah,
are both
Thesaurus and
one.
Ilmac. That's like
Ilmac,
before they
Ilmac.
did the written shit. Like that's
Real
Shout out to
Deal.
all the names that we dropping.
Real Deal did it. Real
Fresh
Deal.
Deal.
Real Deal. Yup.
All them Frescoes.
Everyone
part of
does.
it.
It was before any leagues.
Yeah,
it was
before
like,
the
that
leagues,
was the
that was
one
how you
thing.
battled. It was on beat. Like mad people would go, and they put on beats, and
No
it was
King
straight
Dude,
freestyle.
To be honest, that's like before our time a little bit.
Yeah,
like
what-
that was like what I was watching. Like, oh,
That's-
I want to be on this.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what really got me into it. Seeing these dudes think of rhymes off the top of their head like that. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Any of those guys specifically?
Thesaurus,
Idea was dope. Oh yeah,
No
Sage
Can,
Francis,
bro.
Idea, with like
Idea
big
did
dudes
it.
on there.
No Can Do.
No Can Do
my
was
guy.
dope.
I can't get over how good Thesaurus is, but how he looks like. He looks like he
Wouldn't rap.
not even just that, but he
Yeah.
also looks like he doesn't really even take care of himself for some reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
his skin is
that's
like all crazy.
He
Like
got a
it's just-
creative face.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what. Make
there's
some noise for
definitely-
Creative Face.
there's worse shape.
Yo,
I knew a cop named Creative Face. He used to drive all around the West End when we was younger. There's a lot of people who's gonna watch this video who know exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to Creative Face.
Hey, yo,
Anyways.
Thesaurus, if you do actually see this video, I'm not clowning you.
Oh no, me neither.
You're
I
a
love
legend.
Thesaurus.
You're a
I
legend.
love
Marv
Thesaurus.
won.
Oh, I like your raps, but I'm clowning your face. Wash your face, homie. Wash your
You know,
face.
like, I mean, if I had a handlebar mustache and I thought it was cool, I would still expect people to make fun of me. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Don't
nah,
ever
you
think
gotta
it's
expect
cool
it.
though. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Don't have a handlebar mustache.
That's how I got into it. Like, just watching that and then like battling kids from towns. You know, that there was always that one kid in the town that I moved into that rap, and as I got older, I was like, there was these competitions. You know, the MC battles, freestyle battles at competitions. It would be like, it would be like 1 versus 1, and you make it all the way to the finals. You know what I mean? You'd get paid. So that, Leeds Edutainment, they would host these freestyle battle competitions. 30 seconds on beat. You know what I mean? The winner goes to the next round. And I was actually, but most of the events you had to be 21 to get into.
And you weren't 21.
And I wasn't 21, and I wanted to do it so bad because I would see videos of him back in the day. We didn't know each other back in the day.
See,
It's crazy.
I got lucky though, because Leeds, he put me on when I was 16,
Yeah.
even though you were supposed to be 21. But that's how I
So-
got my start, was doing those battles too.
Yeah. So I was 17 when I did my first one. I had a fake ID, and I was like, yo, I want to do this, like, and I got into my first, they ended up.
Did you get a fake ID just to battle rap?
No, I didn't get a
Oh,
fake
okay,
ID.
okay,
I was
okay.
going out and stuff, but I
Okay,
was like,
okay.
yo, I wanted
You
to
also
work.
use it to battle. Right?
That would have been commitment right there.
So I went to the door that night. I was mad nervous. This is like I battled kids in like high school and stuff, and like, you know what I mean, in towns. But this is like a real deal. You know what I mean? Like people who actually battle.
Competition time.
You just
I got it.
freestyle battle the homeless guy. What is it?
I got into the building and mad nervous. This is legit, and judges and everything. And I remember my first tournament battle. I battled this dude, Cobra Kai, who was actually like a big time grind time rapper. He
The
used
name
to,
of a TV show as well.
yes,
Yeah.
and he used to go by a different
Right.
name, so like people wouldn't know him. But he's actually battled SoulCon and shit and fucking.
Did he?
Yeah, he
I
battled
was always
SoulCon.
with him. I didn't know he battled.
He battled
SoulCon.
SoulCon. So like and we went up against each other, and of course I have to go up against a grind time rapper. Or at the time I didn't realize it was, and he was nasty, and I lost. And I remember that feeling, like one of the judges came up. He's like, "Yo, I wanted it to go into overtime," and it was crazy. He was actually there. That was the first day me and Hush met, and it was crazy. And then ever since then, I was like, damn, I lost. I was like all pissed, and I was like, yo, you know what I mean? My boys were like, yo, you're still nasty. Like, keep it going. And then I'll go to these competitions, you know what I mean? As I got older, the next one I made it to the I ended up making it to the semifinals, and I ended up losing. The kid who ended up beating me ended up going to the finals. But that's how I kind of grew up, like freestyling, like on beats and shit, and like watching these grind time battles. And I always wanted to do a league, like go into a league and like try the acapella battles, but there was no leagues around. There was no leagues around in Mass. Like this, grind time came around and it kind of died. So there was no leagues, and then
And in what area was that though?
I'm actually.
What city was that where there was no leagues?
like in Massachusetts at the
In Massachusetts,
time. There was
in general?
no,
Shark
before
Tank
there
was
was
gone.
leagues. The Shark Tank came around. Like
That's
Chilla
Chilla
Jones
Jones
was running
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
that kind of went
Shout
down.
out Chilla Jones.
Shout out to Chilla Jones, the
That
champ,
was like the
king
same
of the city.
time as they started doing Grind Time New England, and they had Aztec and Edo G, Boston legend. He was like one of the main dudes doing it. I don't know why it like never happened, but I was pissed because like one of my best battles versus his Vicious, that was like body bags, like mad people there, and then the camera got stolen. So like my illest battles always get
Yo,
vaulted.
turn that light on.
Like,
I'm sorry to cut you. Turn that little square light behind the sweater. Turn that on real quick.
I
On
got
the
you.
corner, there's like a little on the corner. On the corner, there's like a little thing you rotate.
But after I did that, that's
Yep.
when they
And
put
turn-
me into
yeah, and
the.
face it in the same way.
That's
it was
how I
facing.
met Chilla,
Yeah,
actually, too.
Kind of like that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's got a better lighting in you guys' faces.
Yeah,
'Cause I noticed it's a little dark on
You got
camera.
it?
So yeah, that looks good. That looks good.
All right, word. So you know, before the league, you know what I mean. Now I'm saying. So I ended up, you know, I really wanted to try the league battles out, and you know, mine is freestyle, like writing. You know what I mean? Because you know, league battles are written and stuff, and you know, prepping.
And writing,
So-
you could probably, write some cool
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
man. Like, you could write some cool shit,
exactly.
bro.
Gives
So
you a
I
lot
ended up,
more.
you know, there was. This,
Well, and you know who you're battling.
Makes
Exactly.
it theater
You know
pretty
what I'm
much.
saying?
I set up my battle. I found a league called Face Off Battle League. They're down in Baltimore, and they did events sometimes in Providence. And I reached out to them.
Here in Providence?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Providence.
was wondering why.
With like,
from
yeah,
Baltimore.
with they like did it with like Grind Mode helped them, like Grind Mode ciphers. Like they helped
Not
them.
familiar with grind mode, but shout out to
Yeah.
grind mode.
They did it like they like did join events, and I ended up battling this kid, Rob Trey. At my first battle, it was like I was mad nervous showing up. I was just turned 21 at the time, and I.
But how many battles are you in so far? Is this still one of your first?
This was my first written battle. Like
Okay,
I've
okay. Oh, yeah.
like growing up, like I said, growing up, I would go to all the anywhere I'd went, I would battle. Like I was just like that kid. Like I'd battle anybody, and doing the freestyle competitions. I'd go throughout Boston and battle people. I'd go out to like Austin area. This is in Massachusetts, Austin, Brighton, Boston, and I'd battle anyone that raps, and I would beat them most of the time. I
Most
won't.
people can't rap.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm
Well,
a
you could
really
really
good. I'm
rap.
one of the best freestylers in Mass, and I'm not trying to hype
Give it
myself
up
up.
for that. Make some motherfucking noise, man. Some noise for that, man. All right, shut up.
So I would do I'd do that, and then like I would just kill these people because they would rap, but they didn't take it seriously. And so I needed to find better competition. I did my first face-off battle. I ended up beating the kid, and I beat this kid Rob Trey. It was bad. I bodied him. And for my first battle, you know what I mean, I got that. It was awesome. You know what I mean?
It is quite the feeling.
It was quite the fucking feeling.
Yeah.
Adrenaline and everything.
Yeah,
All that.
It's a
I was
weird
mad
rush.
nervous, dude. I felt like I was gonna throw up and fucking while I was doing it. The nerves, dude. But I ended up beating him. I tried a few more out in that league, and I lost. I lost one, and then one of them was one of them wasn't up for they didn't judge. It was just like a promo battle against Young Steady. It was actually a dope ass battle rapper. But then I took some break off from the written battles for a while, for years, until recently, like December 2019. That's when I hopped back into it. But I would always freestyle. I was going to these freestyle competitions, battling. But I was like, you know what? I want to step back into it. Now that, you got these leagues in Mass coming up, like battle rap around Massachusetts and New England area starting on the rise.
It's
you
a
know
real
what I mean?
thing now. Yeah.
It's a real thing now, and I follow a lot of people. I see all these dudes battling. I'm like,
All over, nationwide. bro.
All over.
There's leagues popping up.
Yeah.
Oh, you can find all types
exactly.
of leagues on
Battle
Facebook.
rap's on a rise right now, and I kind of wanted to hop back into it, and then this kid, a buddy of mine, his name's Ty the Righteous. He called me out on Facebook. Was like, yo, like set it up. I'll battle Nixon, and like, I didn't even want to. I was thinking about going back into battling. He called me out on Facebook, so I hopped back into it. I'm like, all right, fuck it, set it up. And then we set it up, and I just came in and I bodied him. It was bad.
Now, was this battle on YouTube for the people to see?
Now
This one of the videos that got taken down.
we're getting to that. So it will be. It was, but the battles got deleted from the page.
Twice.
Now,
Three.
this was in King of the Five Battle League.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So when you came back into the battle, the league that you came back into was King of the Five.
Yeah. I decided to do it because Taylor,
Still my favorite.
Ty the Righteous called me out. I go on there. I'm like, fuck it, I can do this shit still. And this is after like 4 or 5 years of not battling like written wise. And I go in and I body him. And I actually made a diss track to him the same day that I bodied him. I was at the studio at 5 in the morning.
After or before?
Before
or
the
after?
battle.
Before.
I was at the studio at 5 in the morning, wrote a diss track, recorded the diss track, went to bed, woke up at 2, dropped the diss track, started prepping for my battle, and I bodied him that same day. So I actually 4-0'd him. Actually 5-0 if you want to consider winning the
Talk that
torn toss.
motherfucking
You
shit.
He asked for a right to his own battle. From
Make some noise for that, man.
Many
Make some
factors.
noise, man. Make some noise, man.
Yeah.
Hold it down, hold it down. Hold down, hold down.
So I go in, I body TY. I get performance of the night and body of the night at King of the Five, which is, I give them props to fucking, you know, it's a dope battle league on the rise. They've only been out for like 8 months
I
now.
love the crowd there.
The crowd's crazy, man.
They got the best events. Yeah.
This last
The
event where I
environment
battled
is
LSG,
fire.
there was 100 people there. You know what I mean?
And that was a King of the Five event?
Yeah, 100 people there.
What city is that out of? What
Brockton,
city?
Brockton.
Okay, Brockton.
Yeah.
Shout out to King of the Five, Brockton.
Shout out
Yeah,
Wise,
shout out to
Bradley,
Wise Uzumaki.
Shout out Wise.
So we, after I bodied TY,
How many
you know,
times are you gonna say I buddies?
Make some motherfucking noise, man.
R.I.P. baby.
Many times I
Alright, hold
murdered.
down, hold
Murdered
down,
him,
hold
murdered
down.
him, I bodied him.
So I bodied. I won't say it again. So after that battle,
I will.
shut up. After that battle, you know, they were talking about like, you know, who had performance of the night. Maroney came in, was like, Nixon definitely had performance of the night. And then someone commented on it, like, oh, like, you know, saying how like they thought LSG did. And then like it ended up getting into a conversation where like, you know, Maroney was like, you know, I put money on Nixon to beat LSG. And
That
then
he put or he will put?
he would
He
put
would.
money on me to beat LSG.
That was before the battle?
This is before the battle, and then you know that's how it kind of the idea of me versus LSG kind of like you know formulated and infatuated.
No, if you don't mind me asking
Not
real quick.
infatuated.
That's not
How
a
would,
word,
how would that
don't
even work?
Formulated.
How would that work? Was it a judge battle?
So no, this is before the battle. So Maroney wanted to put
It
money
would've
up
been
on
if
me.
it
It
was.
would have been.
Oh,
If it was
okay.
money
on the
line, it would have to
I'm
be.
jumping the gun. My
Yeah,
bad, my bad.
LSG, he was like, so that's how the idea got started, and then LSG was like, oh, I'll only take the battle if you pay my deposit. So we, you know, I was like, get the fuck out. I ain't paying a deposit. Like, this dude's, you know, he's up and coming on the rise. He's nice, don't get me wrong. But who are you to ask for a deposit? Like, you ain't Tay Rock, bro.
shit.
You ain't Tay Rock. You know what I mean? And he asked for a deposit. I was like, fuck that. And, you know, there was some group chat messages where we're all involved. And then he made these demands saying he would do it for, meanwhile, $50 deposit. Right? That's what you wanted. I was like, fuck it, I ain't paying you. Maybe my ego got ahead of me. But then my boy was like, fuck it, I'll pay the $50 deposit because I want to see that battle.
Shout out to people that put up money to see battles on some real shit.
Yeah,
because
that's
yo,
shit right there.
yo, some real shit. Yo, I'm not even gonna get into it, man. But yo, shout out to those people, man. You guys
Yeah,
are very much
that's love.
appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
So he puts, you know, he makes the, LSG makes these demands saying he wants a pay deposit, and my boy offers to put the money up, and then so he gets his demands met, and then he's like, nah, I don't want to do the battle anymore. So in my opinion, I mean, we had the screenshots to prove everything. In my opinion, it looks like he's ducking me. Because, you know what I mean, you just said that you'd cook me and all this stuff. You know, you won't take the battle unless you get a deposit. Your deposit gets met, your demands get met, and then you duck me from the battle. So in my opinion, we duck him. You know, he's ducking. And, you know, in his eyes, what does he gain from battling me? And, you know what I mean, he wanted a $50 deposit. Maroney was offering to put $250 on me. So if you would cook me, why wouldn't you put that $250 up and battle me and win yourself $500? You know what I mean? Or win yourself an extra $250. So he declines the battle. He's like, Nixon, I'm never battling you. Like, get it through your head. I'm never. So I troll him like for weeks.
No, just to get a time frame real quick. How long ago was this happening?
When was this? This was
A month ago.
January.
Oh, okay, so
End of December,
If there's
going into
one thing
January.
Nixon's very good at, it's trolling.
Yeah, you good at trolling. So
that troll game shit.
he said he would never battle me, so I wanted the battle because, you know, the way he was talking, like he would cook me, and like all of his entourage and his boys were saying he'd cook me, like yo, I've been doing this battle shit for a long time. Yeah, I don't have that many battles on, but I've been doing this shit for a long fucking time. And I was like, you know what I mean? He was acting like he's Tay Rock or something. So I was like, fuck it. It kind of pissed me off that he, you know what I mean, originally took the battle, then ducked it. You know what I mean? When he got his demands met. So I'm sitting there trolling him. Like bad, like, you know, I'm like, listen, Donald, because he ducked me, you know what I mean? I'm like, listen, Donald, go sit in the corner, you know, the big boys. The big boys are talking now, and I was trolling him. He's getting so fucking mad, and you know, I'm just trying to get him to accept the battle. You know what I mean? Like that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying
Sometimes
to.
you gotta bait.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I tried baiting him. He's like, Nixon, I'm never gonna battle you. He
Well,
wanted.
at this point, mad people were hyped. To see
Yeah,
it,
mad
too.
people are hyped now at the point. You know,
That's why sometimes it's necessary to bait.
exactly.
You know what I'm
And you know, people are hyped to see this fucking thing, and you know, when it ended up happening, you know, like some drama went behind the scenes. I'm not really gonna get into it, but I just wanted to battle him. You know what I mean? Like, it's battle rap, bro. You know what I mean? There's no reason to take it to the streets.
How did you even know of? You just heard the name? And
How I
Well,
heard
from
of
the
it?
league, he was
From the
like,
league,
just
because I
battled the last
battled it,
event, he battled
because I
LSG
battled
battle.
that kid Ty the Righteous,
In
and
that
I
league.
They
in
both
King
had
of the Five, and
memorable
LSG also
performances.
battled that night.
okay.
So me and him were tied for performance
I
of the
see.
night. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
Yep, okay.
And so,
You
you know,
just
I
want to smoke.
you know,
wanted to
I
smoke.
wanted to. At this point, I didn't even want to battle him at first. And then Maroney was like, "I'll put the 250 up to see Nixon. You know, I think Nixon will beat him." And I was like, you know, and then all the shit, like the fact that he said, you know, he made the demands, we met the demands, and then the fact that he said, "Nah, I'm not doing it," it kind of pissed me off, and it kind of made me want to battle him. So I started trolling him, doing all that shit, and then, you know, what ended up happening was my man John Locke was supposed to was battling at the event where I battled LSG, and LSG had an opponent, and I guess LSG's opponent for some reason couldn't make the event. So Wise hit me up like, "Hell, how would you actually feel about battling LSG? It would be a one rounder."
I was wondering how that
on like
even
a
happened.
2-week notice, and I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go." 2 weeks.
Wait. Hold up. This was after the trolling.
After the
Yeah,
trolling,
after-
how he would say he
So-
would never.
so-
Did
were you
back
really-
down from LSG?
So were you really too concerned? Wouldn't you have already had some stuff like in mind or written kind of
You would
sort of
think,
form?
yeah.
'Cause
You would
would've-
think, but I didn't think it was gonna go down.
Okay.
Nixon's a professional.
I didn't think it was gonna go
2
down because he said he would never battle me. And then finally, you know, Wise hit me up and he was like, "Yo, like let's just settle this all. You guys will battle. It'll be a 1-rounder." I wanted it to be a 3-round battle.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to 3-round battles. We appreciate
Exactly.
those.
And the reason I wanted it to be a 3-round battle
Well,
is
clear winner
is
is-
because there's a clear winner. You could judge it 2-1. LSG wanted it to be a 1-round battle. That way, if it's a debatable, his boys can give him the
Well,
fucking.
it was one long round though to make it
Yeah.
clear. It was like still almost
5
the
to 6
same.
minutes.
It
length.
could have been. You could have broke the.
Yeah.
It was a 6-minute
I,
battle.
did-
I
equivalent
liked
to
it being a
3
one round.
rounds.
Like now looking at it, I like that it was one round, but at the same time,
I think for
I
that
think for the
storyline
sake of the
of it,
bet and the argument,
yeah.
the 3-round
Yeah.
made sense.
For
But-
back and forths? Back
Yeah,
and forths
like
would've
at
been
that
crazy.
point, it's
The
like-
rebuttals would have
Exactly.
been crazy, especially after
Exactly.
building promotion for a
And I
battle.
could only use
Yeah.
one angle for the battle. If I had 3 rounds, I would have been able to do more angles. And so basically, you know, I agreed to it, 1 round, 6 minutes, and which we could have, you know, it is what it is. We could have broke it down 3 round, 2-minute rounds, but we do 1 round, 6 minutes, and that's when I really got, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, all these people are saying he's gonna cook me. He's the king over there, the king of the 5. Like I'm gonna go in there and get smoked. I was like, that ain't happening. That is not happening. I got one day. I sat there for maybe 2 days. Basically, one day, I wrote the whole fucking round in one day. You know what I mean? As soon as I found out I'm battling, I wrote a few lines the next day, and then a day after that, I sat down and I went over and wrote the whole fucking thing, and you know what I mean. It was classic, and you know, I showed a few people my rounds, and they heard it. I left out certain parts. So basically, you know, we show up to the, you know, it's battle night. You know what I mean? I show up to the battle, and we get into it. And you know, he chooses to go first, which is exactly.
Nixon goes like this on camera, by the way. I was so happy. He chooses to go first, and Nixon goes.
I wanted him to go first the whole fucking
He
time.
mouthed it.
And the fact that he chose to go first made my night. You know, because he spit his round, and then it was my turn.
Well, there's a strategy to this because the way Nixon's round was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a strategy to this.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So he ended up going first, and then it's my turn, right? The whole time, right? I'm sitting there in the venue. It's mad hot. There's 100 people in there. I'm sweating balls, but I had a hoodie. I had a hoodie on, and the reason I had a hoodie on is because there was videos of LSG doing makeup tutorials, putting makeup on his face and shit.
Yep, we've heard
And
about this.
putting
Yep,
the
yep.
weaves on, you know what I mean? And he took the video down, but before he took the video down, I got screenshots of him putting on makeup and of LSG wearing a weave. And I went and got a T-shirt made.
No.
And I wrote his name's Lur, so I wrote R.I.P. Lur, Lur, aka LSG, the drag queen of the 5. And I had it on under the hoodie the whole time. So after he went, you know what I mean, like, you know, then it was my turn. I spit my first few lines.
He went good too. So
Yeah,
like,
he did
people
good.
don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah,
They're
no
like,
one in the
whole
building
thing.
knows
They're
what's
both
gonna
mad.
happen.
The
So it's
crowd's
like, you
like,
could be
"Alright,
mad
what
at
you
each
got
other,
right
but
now?"
the shit culminated into a fight.
And then it's my turn, and he doesn't know what I got underneath my hoodie.
You know what I'm saying?
And I spit my lines, I take my hoodie off, and I turn my back to him. Then I took my hoodie off. I actually got the shirt right here.
Oh,
You need to put that in the trophy case.
All right, Peter,
I did
hold on.
not know this was
See.
gonna happen. This is raw and uncut footage right now.
See,
I had
after
no
the
idea.
battle,
The shirt's kind of crumpled up.
Oh my god.
yeah, I got a good look. I mean, if there's a request, Nixon gonna be selling them.
Tell them at the next one.
You gotta be
can see.
like
So
Gucci
what was
with
the
the headband.
reaction when
The
when
crowd
you?
went fucking crazy. The crowd went
Did
crazy.
it sound like this?
Relatively similar.
See, after the battle, I still have one question. It wasn't who won. I'm like, I got no answers. I don't know why. I want Larry to explain that more. Like, that's the only
Hush is
question
more
I got
bothered by
left.
it.
It's like the way I see it, yo, the crowd went crazy. I was like, yo, this is y'all king? Like, this is y'all king? Look at him. Look at him. And, you know, I had people coming up asking to take pictures of my shirt. Like, yo, that was crazy. You know what I
I know
mean?
you guys don't see me. I'm off camera, but I'm making that face you make when somebody spits a really hot bar, dog. You're just like,
I mean, that don't really happen in battles like that. I never
You know what I
seen
mean?
that
You don't
before.
see that. So
You don't see that.
it was crazy, you know, and I incorporated because I could only do one round. He knew I was gonna do it because other people have done it towards him, but they haven't done it like I have. Like I did it twice as.
Well, hearing
you
it is
called me
one
when you went
thing.
to the
Hearing,
Seeing
yeah,
it is one
hearing
thing.
it is one thing, but
That's how
you
I
know,
feel. Because normally,
seeing it's another.
I think printing up the dude's face would normally be a force, but in a situation like this, it's like I said, because if you rapping about him putting on makeup, I'm just thinking it's like, oh, he's just talking shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
'cause
But
people
you
lie.
can actually see the
So,
visual. You know what I'm
so-
saying?
Yeah, the visual.
It's like how
Visuals
you
are-
supposed
visuals are everything
How you
nowadays,
supposed to
bro.
believe anything this man just said? Like the only stick that you're raising is your lipstick, bud.
oh god, make some.
He still got
other-
leftovers.
He still got bars left,
I know,
Still
right?
got
I'm
bars
just
left.
playing with you. Oh.
Nah, but he did his thing. But it, you know, when I went, you know, I won the crowd. Fucking, it was crazy.
Yeah, nah, it was definitely a
They were
dope
definitely
battle. I
poised
gotta.
against you.
I mean,
like, so.
I give that to Nixon all day. But
Is that a
day,
biased
bro.
opinion, or was that?
I mean,
because
it's
of-
all,
Nah,
I'm
this
biased.
man
That's
keeps
my
it 100
only.
like he's a bat.
I'm
It
the
is
most
biased. No, I'll
unbiased.
say straight up. That's my boy Nixon. It might be biased a little bit, but I mean, you
It's
roll
not
up with the
unbiased
dude
for me.
wearing makeup on
Yeah,
his
some
shirt.
people keep it real. Some
You
people
you
say
killed
it's
his
biased,
shit.
you know?
I don't know. I think Nixon out rapped him, aggression. Like to
When I
me,
saw it-
Performance, aggression.
I was
Yeah.
standing behind Nixon the whole battle. When I saw it in the building, I thought it was debatable, and then when I watched the footage, I was like,
that's even me.
I would say
Also, I
Nixon
also
edged
thought
it
it was
like
more clear on
60-40.
footage even. But like I
Just
said,
the overall effect.
I
of
record
everything.
music with Shoutout. I chill with Nixon all the time, so I mean, people gonna say it's biased or not, but even non-biased, I don't even really see how it's a question, to be honest.
Like,
I think
it
it's
was-
a clear victory
yeah.
on footage, especially.
I had people like some of my friends that were in the building that were like, "Yo, I think it was a debatable," and then after the battle actually dropped, they were like, "You clearly got that."
I don't think it was a body though, but I think it was 64.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Now I'm not saying he
Because
got
LSG
bodied.
is
I
nice.
just think
Yeah,
it was
LSG is
the
nice.
execution of
Yo,
everything, you know
that's
what
the
I mean?
hardest anybody has ever came at me with something.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
He's the best
he
person
only
in
had
battle.
3 bars that he could have used his round against any
It
other
was
battle
fire,
rapper.
but given
He
the
said the
circumstance-
only thing he said was the Tom, what was it?
Tomboy shit.
He
I
had
like
a
the
couple
escalated
bars, but when he said,
But only
I
when-
hit you and Tomboy like a masculine woman.
And then he said
that's
something
hard.
about, you know, how I got robbed by Cassidy, because me and Cassidy did a track. I didn't get robbed by Cassidy.
Well, you got the track. Yeah, I was gonna say he never
I
heard
did a
it.
track with Cassidy.
Speaking of that, shout out
Hold up.
Los Fidel for making that happen. Go check that out on my page. You know, we got the cipher with Cassidy on
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, pump your brakes, man.
Oh,
Hold
you
up,
ain't know
hold
that
up,
was
hold up.
official. Oh,
Hold up, man. Hold up.
That's why I was like, how he get robbed?
You got a track with Cassidy, you said?
Yeah.
Now,
You gotta
what
try.
Cassidy we talking? We talking? I'm a hustler.
Yeah,
I'm a hustler, homie.
The problem. You know what I'm
Ask,
saying?
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. So can the people find this? Can we look
Yeah,
this
you
up?
can
and
look
shit?
that up.
Can we,
It's
can we
on
let
my,
the people know, man? Talk
it's
your
on
shit,
YouTube,
brag,
Tom
man.
Nixon Cassidy. It'll
Well,
pop.
youtube.com/Hush Harding. It's
Yeah.
on that page. It's called the Cassidy Cold Case Cipher. Shout out to Los Fidel for making that happen. See, the reason why people are getting the story twisted is because Cassidy fronted on the video shoot.
We were supposed to do a video with the track, but he didn't do the video, but we still did the track.
You know what I'm saying?
So Larry, he tried.
like.
Yeah.
So
you didn't lose money.
So we still got the track. Actually, he did 4 tracks. There's 4 ciphers, but the one that we're on is on my page.
That's crazy. That's lit, dog.
Yeah, it was
That's
lit. You know what I mean? And he tried to say I got robbed for I don't know where he's getting this money figure, $700. First of all, I paid $475 to go on a track with the legend. To me, that's pocket change. I spend that in one fucking spin at the casino at the roulette wheel.
And not only that,
Haters gonna hate.
not only
Potatoes
that,
gonna
Nixon
potato.
flexing right now.
Los is the homie anyway. He got fucked out of the deal for the videos. It's like we ain't gonna come out of a man's neck when he still made that shit happen. Cassidy pulled up to the video shoot. He just was like,
no
I
one
ain't
got
with it.
robbed. No one got robbed.
Yeah,
but
definitely
anyways,
not like that.
that's the only thing LSG's. He didn't. His round, he could have used that for any other rapper. My round, specifically, I could only use what I said towards him.
To be honest, that ain't even like a diss. It was one line about it, and he just
Yeah.
let everyone know that you got a track with Cassidy. So it's like, shout out to Left.
You know what I mean? What did you really say? How did you really diss me? Like, you could have used that any of those lines towards anybody else. I showed up to a battle with you putting a weave on and putting on makeup.
He's getting in.
You know what I mean?
Not only
That's
that,
crazy.
hold on. Weeks of ducking, the demands are met. Then he roll up with the shirt on the makeup. That's what I'm saying. If you know the backstory, I think it's clear that Nixon
And the
looked like the
footage
victor
tells
in
the
the whole
whole bit.
situation.
Oh, definitely. And then, like, people, you know, I was supposed to go in there and get cooked, you know what I mean? And everybody's, you know, they weren't putting respect on my name.
According to like the general consensus.
The general, well,
But to their,
his
to the-
his
to the-
Lord has
general
more
consensus.
battles
To the
now.
league. A lot of the people in the league.
That's what I mean.
it's,
Like,
that-
yeah.
he like the hometown hero over there. You know what I
LSU
mean?
And he
But
like battles
come on,
better
let's be
people,
real.
So it's
Nixon
fair.
battling Wise coming up, but right now, if anyone got to be the king of the 5, Nixon's definitely in that argument right now. So he got to battle Wise. So who is the king of the 5? Is Wise the king of the 5 or Lur the king of the 5? Because I don't know, my boy Nixon going through. He on the streak right now.
Lure is. That's what they said before.
All right, well, if Lur is supposedly king of the 5, I think Nixon king of the 5. I said it.
100%.
Talk that shit.
You know what I mean? We got, you know, I respect LSG though. Like, he came hard and he did his
He
thing.
did his thing.
He
yeah.
did his thing.
I'm
you
a
know,
fan
some
of
of his
LSG.
lines.
You know, the whole thing is they seemed like real mad at each other before, and the thing about battles is when you have a dope battle and you're both talented, it relieves a certain amount of tension after.
Definitely.
Well, no
You know what I'm saying?
facts. And
'Cause
shout
it's
out.
like a competitive thing.
Yeah,
Shout out for
yeah,
it. I'm
exactly.
actually
When you
glad
win in the
boxing,
finals,
you
you
know
want
what
to
I
kill
mean?
the other one.
It's sort of like boxing.
The
in a
thing,
way.
though, I give respect to the whole thing making it happen. Wise, learn everyone is like, because when people got involved, people started talking all that beef shit. But I'm glad that, speaking of beef shit, something sound like it's busting shots.
It was
You know
a
what I'm saying?
water bottle.
I'm kidding, but yeah, shout out to make it like Larry and everyone being mature about it and making it, doing this the real way. Like the battle, the whole argument was like the fans want to see this battle.
I actually
Shout out
just
for
watched
making it
DNA
happen.
versus drugs yesterday, and DNA has a whole round about this shit. Like, motherfucker, this is battle rap. Like, chill
Yeah, it's
out.
battle
Well,
rap.
that's what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
reason to take it to the streets,
Right.
bro.
If it was really a problem, we'd know each other.
I'm saying
outside
they
of
don't
battle
even
rap.
know you outside
Battle
of
rap
that.
should never
That's
be
what I'm
the
saying.
start of
I
violence.
appreciate you mentioning that because I haven't caught that battle yet, so I appreciate that.
So, you know, we did
I know.
we do
You know what
that
I'm saying?
battle,
Mhm.
and you know,
Done
it was
that.
crazy.
Kind of like, and then he joined the WX. My bad.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Oh my bad. Yeah, it was crazy.
So we do that battle. You know, I'm telling you, this shit was crazy. There was 100 people there, you know, like battle of the night, crazy. Just the energy in that room, man. I can't. It's like anything I've
That's
never,
why I forgot all my
never
rounds.
felt it
'cause I
before.
They
was
got the
inspired
illest
by Nick.
events. But speaking about the Lair battle, the last thing you gotta talk about is you can find it online, but it's gonna be re-uploaded. I don't know, Nixon, you tell
So
the story.
basically,
Yeah. So this is about the deleted battles and shit.
I'll delete
This
battle.
is about the battle we just talked about, which was
Luckily,
still
not
pretty
bad.
recent though. Right?
Yeah, so you know, the bunch of battles. Someone hacked into the page, I guess. King of the Fives page and deleted all the battles. So my first battle,
That's trash.
it is trash.
That's
Whoever
fucking
did that, you know,
trash,
it's some
bro.
hater or
I
something.
hope you're watching this video. Whoever did
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah,
You
fuck
just
you.
know.
I hope
that-
you catch the coronavirus right now.
I mean, and not even all that, yo. But on a real note, yo, like people do this type of shit for the culture, right? People don't do this. A lot of people don't profit from doing this shit. A lot of people do this because they love it. You know what I'm saying? And they appreciate and they want to give people a place where what they love to do is appreciated as well. So everybody does this. A lot of people do this out of appreciation and love for the culture, man. So fuck you. Make
Yeah,
some noise.
fuck you.
Straight up.
fuck you. So
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't do it. What the
That's what I was saying though. Like if he wasn't deleted on some sketchy shit,
Oh,
it's fucked
yeah,
up.
my
His
bad.
King
Keep
of
going.
5 is lit.
All right,
So yeah, fuck those people, man, that do that shit. So, for real, yo, some real shit.
Yeah,
Wait, so that was the first,
yeah.
TY battle.
So my
to
first,
clarify
you
this.
know, this happened about before the event against LSG. All the battles someone hacked in, deleted all the battles. So my first battle against TY the Righteous is gone, and all the other King of the 5 battles are gone. So they're in the process of re-uploading that. While they're doing that, this event goes down. I battle LSG, and all the events, you know, all the battles that happen go down. And then, so I had about 980 views against TY the Righteous, and then that shit, all that battle and all the other battles got deleted. So I lost 980 views right there. And then it sucks for all the other battlers that lost their views too. So then the battle from the night I battled LSG, that battle gets put out. It did 800 views in 1 week. And I go to show a couple coworkers last night, and it's gone. You know what I mean? All the battles are gone again.
This is when you found out?
This is how I found out.
Or is this how everybody found out?
This is the second time it happened. This is the second time it happened.
Oh, so it's happened before?
Yeah, the first time somebody hacked it, and then you know, then the event goes down, the LSG battle. You know, they're in the process of re-uploading all the battles that got deleted, and then the event goes down, and then the LSG and my battle go out, and then we do 800 views in 1 week. And then I go to show a couple co-workers last night, and the video's deleted. I go on the page, and all the other videos are deleted.
That's trash.
You know what I mean? So now I'm like, again, yo, you know, I have almost 2,000 views.
Even the private videos are deleted,
all right,
by the
all right.
way,
I just found out you could do this.
Shadow, and that's gone too.
I just found out you can do this, right?
Damn.
You can download videos from YouTube.
Yeah.
So when your battles drop, download your battles
YouTube
Oh
convert
yeah,
all
now
of
we
them.
definitely
That's
own
what I'm gonna
battles.
start doing.
from YouTube
Yeah.
and save them yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, see,
Yeah, so
that's how I
the
learned
second
too.
time
Especially when
around,
you're
back in the
battling
day.
for free, like that's what you're there to
I
have it
started going to
captured
battles
for.
with my own camera after that grind times shit happened.
Yeah.
They said the camera got stolen. I was like, and it actually turned out in my favor because I've been out the battle, like I did a battle recently, but it was just like a one-off comeback thing. But before that,
King of the Dot.
the other battle I have unreleased, the homie ended up paying me not to put the battle out. So it's like if I didn't have my bootleg footage of
Be
that,
bolted.
yeah, it'd be
He
voted.
paid him to. That's like if he killed me and then I was from the afterlife. Yo, real quick.
He said
just
from the after.
Make sure you get away with. Make sure
Well,
you
since
find
then,
out.
Fucking noise.
to be honest though, I mean, there was, to be fair though, on Nixon's both battles, luckily there is like phone footage of it, so if it ever really got
Yeah.
like gone, there is footage of it.
So
but
I guess
you know what I mean?
the second time around things got deleted. I guess, you know, I just found out that I guess, someone
That was like yesterday,
yeah,
right?
some hater reported that, like, you know, I'm not gonna say it out loud. FAGG, is it OT?
Yeah, this your battle rapper.
Alright,
He can't
nah.
say it.
Sensitive terms, huh?
Was said during the battle when I battled Lur, LSG, and I guess someone reported it and YouTube verified, and you know, all the battles got deleted. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's one of Lur's
That's
boys, you know, mad because I was sitting there with the shirt and the makeup on, you
Yeah.
know. But
They trying to
So
hide.
there's a
They
conspiracy
trying
in the
to-
background
There's a
going
little
on?
conspiracy.
I don't know.
Shit.
I
don't know. The thing is, I've seen.
There's apparently someone trying to sabotage.
Yeah, someone's
the King
trying to
of the
I
Five.
said it seems
King
like
of the
somebody
Five.
hates Wise if it's happening.
You know what I mean?
twice.
And that's messed up because Wise has done so much for the
Wise is a
his
good
community,
dude.
making the league.
Yeah.
Wise has done so
The
much.
most
So
lit
whoever's
events.
doing this
You feel me?
The
is someone
environment
hater. They're jealous. You know, they're mad because their shit ain't popping off. Whoever's doing it, you're a clown. And go fuck your
Facts.
mother.
while you have the coronavirus.
Yo.
And I hope you catch the coronavirus.
And then give it to your
cronies.
mother.
Yeah, the
So,
coronis.
right now, I guess-
You and your coronis.
The LSG battle is going to be back on YouTube. I heard that it's in the process of being uploaded today, so it could be up on tonight. If not, in the next couple days, you'll see LSG versus
Look
Tom
forward to
Nixon.
that on YouTube, guys.
Yeah, Tom Nixon versus LSG, and you know, that's, you know, everybody go peep that. You know, it was
Are they
great.
putting you and TY back up too? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
got to
gonna
put me in
download them.
TY the register.
They
I'm
still
just
got all the
downloading.
footage.
Yeah,
The
they
channel
got all
will
the
be
thing.
rebuilt,
That's the
but
thing.
it's
Like, the views. The views are gone.
They matter.
I have almost 2,000
to leagues
views.
getting off their feet.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a
I'm
big
coming,
thing.
so it sucks.
Now,
right?
when you say now,
You come in to
bad
do
for
this
content.
interview, he's like, "Where's your battle at?" And you got to deal with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whoever deleting that shit.
Hey,
fuck you.
now a quick question, real quick. Now you said views. Now I got a cool question about that. as a battle rapper, is that kind of like a staple for you, or
I'll break it down.
or is it like, all right, is there like a monetary kind of aspect to this when it comes to YouTube? Or is this
You
just
don't get
for
a cut in the
like what
videos.
exactly, you know what I'm
For
saying?
the
the
leagues
views?
running it to get paid off
Shows you
YouTube.
who's popping.
You
Yeah,
don't
so,
get paid
as far as how to
in
get
time.
paid off YouTube, I trust me, I'm on the
Not,
road to
not only
monetization
that,
myself.
it shows who's
Yeah, that's what I'm
popping.
saying.
You know what I mean? Who's
I
got
see,
more
okay.
fans?
Well, that too, it probably resets. I don't know if like it might even reset the, like you said, you know what it takes to get monetized. So if you're setting the league back, and then
His
the battle
two battles
is
had
off,
way more views way faster than the rest of the battles.
Okay,
You
so
know what
for
I mean?
you it's kind of like,
So there
all
was
right.
a bunch of battles on there.
killing the initial momentum. I
Yeah.
mean, plus
And it's-
nowadays
it's-
people rate you off like how much money you worth, how many views. you
Exactly.
get.
Is you look at the
Okay.
views of the, like if would you rather book a battler that has 200 views or that's in the thousands of views? You'd obviously want someone who's going to bring views to the channel and the page because that's going to bring more subscribers.
Now what if
And you get some more tickets.
And it shows you
The
who's got
advance.
more fans.
what if that person that has 200 views is way better than that person that has 2,000, but the
Oh, we ain't-
exposure or the
not-
promotion
yeah.
is not the same. Is what it is. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
alright,
Like,
like-
what about that though?
Yeah, well, the views ain't gonna help you win or lose battles. I ain't gonna save you in that realm. You know what I mean?
Right,
so,
right.
but like
These
someone
leagues
like
use the
Daylight, he
videos
come,
for
he don't even
promotion.
battle. He'll just take his shit on stage. It's like,
sell tickets.
but that's gonna sell tickets. That's bringing money in the door. So the
You know what I
leagues,
mean?
they'll book you before your skill probably.
Yeah, they want the views. You know what I mean? And it's just like it sucks because I lost 2,000 views and everybody else lost their views. You know what I mean? Like we're artists, bro. Like we come in there. You know what I mean? We take a lot. Some people have to get babysitters for their kids, take time off of work, get a ride to
Talk
the
that
battle,
talk, yeah.
take the prep time. Memorize
Talk
everything,
that
and
real
then when we
life
go
talk.
and work. Our hard work, we perform on a stage, and then what I mean. Our videos come out. We're looking, the views are going up, and then for those that get deleted, it's just like a smack in the face.
Yeah, okay,
And I know it's not
okay.
King of the Five's fault. It's just like whoever's doing that, you're a clown,
Yeah, their mentality's
Yeah,
corny,
clown.
bro. Anybody with the mentality.
You got female tendencies and female
You
traits.
got estrogen in your blood, homie. Fuck out of here.
Make some noise for estrogen.
So they're in the process of re-uploading all the battles, and hopefully everything's all straight. Because King of the Five right now, I'm telling you, in the 7 to 8 months that they've been up and running, more and more people are coming. The view counts are going up, and the energy in the room, I can't tell you, it's like nothing I've ever felt before battling.
Shout out to King
I
of the
performed in
Five.
front of 100 people, you know what I mean, and had the crowd going fucking crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy, and you feel that as an artist and as a performer and a rapper, you feel that energy come on you. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Yeah.
So the next event that I got going on.
That's exactly what I was about to get into. So, King of the Five, your next event, your next battle.
I don't know if it's gonna be on King of the Five,
Okay.
but it's gonna, I got Wise Uzumaki next month in April, and he runs King of the Five over there, and I got Wise, and I'm gonna cook you Wise.
Talk that motherfucking shit.
Be like, shout out, but I'm gonna
This would be your promo.
Now the real
Hold it down.
hold it down. Now the real question I got, right,
Uh-oh.
is if I beat Wise,
Uh-huh.
does that then am I King of the Five? Because I already beat LSG. Who
If
else
you-
do I gotta go
Are
through?
you
Wise,
beating Wise on King of the
A-Rod,
Five?
like who do I gotta go through to show that I really am the King of the
Obviously.
Five?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
You know what I mean? But we got Wise coming up.
Talk about it.
I mean, it should be a King of the Five event.
It
That's
should
just
be. I'd
being
like to do
judged,
it.
But I mean, it still should be a King of the Five event because obviously, if Wise and you were putting it together, it should benefit the league. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah, I would put it on King of the Five.
And whoever's hacking it, you better not touch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that battle itself's gonna bring a lot of views in. I was there, watched Wise's first battle, and I've seen him progress. I'm a fan of Wise, so this is gonna be a good battle.
You plan on putting Wise on a shirt?
I'm not gonna put Wise on the shirt, but I got other plans for Wise. You know what I mean? I already have a round in the tank. You know
Now,
what I mean?
real quick, let me ask you real quick. Do you feel like using angles like that? Now, let's say the you know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk specific, right? Let's talk nowadays, specifically nowadays, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel like angles like that, for example, bringing a T-shirt that's gonna technically, I guess, humiliate your opponent, right, and embarrass them? Do you feel like things like that are more important nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Antics and just shit that's gonna be
Like, yeah, me
crazy as opposed to like coming with some solid, just like straightforward shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel
The way
about
I
that?
see it is like,
Kind of like the state of battle rap almost, like right now.
yeah, like
today.
I like to come with a round strictly for my opponent. It's battle rap. I'm battling my opponent. I'm not gonna come with some bars that I can use towards anybody. I like the antics, like, and like the schemes, you know, like with the makeup shit. Like, why not use it? That's something that I can use towards my opponent. Like, you know what I mean? The antics. Yeah, I like it. Like,
do you think it's more? But what I'm asking is though, do you think that's what's like? Do you think that wins more nowadays? Do you think
think
that's
if you
what's more?
execute it as well as
if
he
you
did,
execute it the right way, yes, it can win.
Because a lot of Zay
it's all about
prep,
preference
didn't
of
work,
rap,
he did it.
really.
So people have to be more creative, pretty much. People have to think outside the box.
Yeah,
nowadays, man.
anybody
You can't
could
just
write
come and-
bars, but how about you sit there and dig about, you know, get personals. Like me,
Well, it's like he said, it's outside the box. It's more visual. It's more theatrical. Like, it depends. There's, like I said,
You can
there's a
fuck up an
line.
antic,
Like,
though.
you could do it cringy, and then I don't really fuck with it. But it's like, if you're doing it in a creative way that's not, like, corny. That's why I was like, with this, I feel like I needed the visual. So I'm like, I get that.
With
you
the
know what I mean?
makeup
But it's like,
shit.
if you come with a shirt every time, it's like, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to see that.
it depends on who the person is and, you know, how you do it. There's a right way to do it, and then there's a wrong way.
I haven't got to see your battle, so I don't know what your style is exactly. So what would you consider your style to be? Would it be more like outside the box, like that type of shit? Like, let me try and, you know what I'm saying? Or just more straightforward? Would be like, what's your style? Describe your style, your battle style for me. Because I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Personal, aggressive. I'm all about performance, you know, like to put on a show for the crowd. What would you guys say?
I'd say you're all around. You have like overall just good. You know what I mean? Like when you can do everything good, it
Yeah.
comes across
think,
way better than when your opponent has like one big strength. You know what I'm saying? So
What would you say, Hush?
I would say definitely.
Which you're funny, too. That's
An
the part
aggressive
people don't
style.
get.
Like, he says funny shit, but he's mostly like aggressive with his way. Like,
Personal,
aggressive,
like, kind of like
aggressive and
Arsenal in a way.
personal-ish.
And,
Yeah, disrespectful.
like disrespect.
Disrespectful. So you
Not
say
that
funny
he
shit,
does.
but he ain't out here like being like too much of a comedian.
you
Like,
just DMX
Yeah.
lyrics.
That's
Yeah.
why I wish I would have seen one of your battles before you got here. You know what I'm saying? I
You'll
would have had
see
an
it.
idea.
You'll see.
But
it.
his strong point is his aggression, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
he be looking
It's
like a,
convincing
you know, he's
as
like a
fuck,
pit
bro.
bull on the
And that's what I
stage.
mean. That's kind of like
And
my
that's-
just
yeah.
like,
The conviction is so natural. Like you know,
Yeah, that's why I say his
I have
strong
to be
point is
semi-drunk
definitely
before I
to
battle.
me
Battle
the
rap
way
is
the way
conviction.
that he's
Oh my
saying
God.
shit. Because that, like, to me, that's like more entertaining when someone's like, I don't know, like, I like friendly battles, but you could just tell he's there to win. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like you can hear it. Where it's like sometimes when people, they just come cracking jokes on each other, but it's like they're not really trying to dig deep at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I try to dig deep. I'll use anything. I don't give a fuck. I'll use anything.
And that written types of battle, that's how I feel. Like nowadays, I think the personal shit,
Like, you better
disrespectful
not
shit
let me
wins more
find
than
out
bars.
something that you don't want me to find out about you, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it.
Disrespectful
I'm
shit
gonna
is
make
winning
it
battles
work,
nowadays.
and you know what I mean. I'm gonna make fun of you, and it's gonna work.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? A lot of people think I have a king of the dot style more than rather than, you know, that you got smack battle rappers and then you got king of the dot. A lot of people think I'm more king of the dotish, which
Lyrically, yeah, probably, but
Well,
I think your
content-wise,
aggression is more the
You're
opposite.
more KOTD, but I would say you're not as you're better than some KOTD battlers. I
Yeah.
watch.
I'm better than
Yeah.
a lot of KOD battles.
But I'm saying,
But I
like,
mean,
me
you use
personally, like, a
wordplay
fan of
and
the shit I'm
lyrical
a
stuff.
fan
That's
of.
probably like, and you're not really out there spitting a bunch of gun bars like back to back to back.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's more like clever. If you're gonna say a punchline, it's some clever.
When I watched
shit.
Nick's battle TY, I was like, he is spazzing right now.
Well, I
And I'm
see,
like,
yeah.
he's stone sober. Like, you know how
It's kinda like
fucking
you
drunk
said,
I'd
though,
have to be to be
personal,
that mad?
definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this fucking boy is spazzing.
How you said like the shit that you're saying only applies to the person you're
Yeah,
battling.
that's what
mostly.
I try when I
Personal,
battle. I try to
aggressive
have
status.
when
like,
I
Yeah.
battle. I try to make
Unique name for
You know,
us.
yeah.
that what I say stick to that person. I don't want to use the bars that I'm using towards anybody else. You know what I mean? I'm strictly making my round towards you. I'm not. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. And you know, Wise has got a fucking got something
He's
coming.
gonna have
to
a
him.
long day ahead of him.
Yeah. You know what I
Now,
mean?
what do you guys know? What the card name is, or what's
No,
going
no,
on?
it
with
hasn't
that
been
yet?
set up officially, but it is gonna go down.
Yeah.
And you guys
going
don't know
down.
what league yet.
King of the Five.
It's probably
I mean,
King of the
If
Five.
it's not
They're
King of the
saying
Five,
another
fuck it
league,
up.
but it makes no sense to do it anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
The thing is,
The
if you're
details
gonna
still
do
need to be
that-
worked out, but this battle's been planned for the past couple months.
Even just if you're gonna end up betting, it just you gotta pick up judges that aren't biased because it's like his league. But I don't know. Are you doing 3 rounds? What is it? Do you know already?
We
or
don't
no?
know yet.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be 3 rounds. You know what I mean? 3, 2, or 3 minutes. I'll put money up on it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It could be a collab card though. Wise
Yeah,
also
honest,
works
bro.
with Boiler Room League, so shout out to them too. I don't know. I still think it should be a King of the Five event.
Yeah.
It might, but yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
That's what we got
The
coming next.
trifecta of the ladder of it, yeah.
Yeah, well then you got to battle Larry, you got to battle Wise, and then whoever's next.
Whoever, anybody can get it. That's what, you know what I mean? It's just got to be worth it. I'm not going to battle someone that I don't think deserves it. You got to be nice. Don't,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless one
Hint,
of you,
hint.
unless you're trying to put money up, you know what I mean? If you're somebody that doesn't catch my attention and you're like calling me out to battle, if I ask you to put money up and then you refuse to put the money up, then don't fucking talk to me. Like, go work on your craft.
Yeah.
Just the other day,
Get
this
a
kid was
job.
looking for a 1-round battle, and his opponent dropped out, and the Boiler Room King of the Five clash, the cards are merging together for an event. This kid, his opponent dropped out, and he's like, I'm looking for a 1 round. And I'm like, I'll battle you 1 round. You put up $400, I'll put up $400, winner takes all. He's like, nah, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
have some courage in your skill, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why are you doing this if you ain't gonna put the money up? You know what
Mostly
I mean?
because I'm broke. Why I don't put that
That's
money
one
up.
spin at the roulette table.
We
to me.
know.
You guys say you battle too, right? Do any of you guys have battles on camera or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got battles
I
up.
battle on his league.
All right, well, I have like a league that I do kind of like. Well, all right, so I do like ciphers at first, but I did do a couple events. No Muzzle Battle League. The first battle that we actually
Went
did
viral.
went like kind of viral. This dude Los Fidel.
Talk about it. Battle booth.
Yeah, so Los heard the homie reciting his bars in the parking lot and ended up using his own bars against him before he
Side
even...
note: Caustic, Flow, Reverse Live, and Dirtbag Dan watched it on their podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like it was like viral on
Yeah.
Reddit a little bit. It definitely got a lot, like, I don't know, it got 10,000 on the No Muzzle page. It had way more on Facebook. But yeah, shout out Los Fidel. He definitely did his thing. But like I said, he flipped the dude's bars on him before he spit them. And I don't know, it's just like
He
some
memorized
historical,
crazy.
some
bars.
historical
Fucking
once in a
like-
lifetime type battle
Pussy
shit.
ass crowd.
And then the dude, other dude got mad, stormed out on the crowd.
Yeah, he
You know
started.
what I mean?
He started yelling at the crowd because he was like, "You pussy, most disrespectful crowd, suck my dick, pussy."
But except for that,
Yes.
He- his
That's his trash.
I mean,
say yes.
he
He's
had
got the-
some
Nah,
like
they
bars,
too nice.
but-
They always too nice. Fuck that.
Suck my dick,
Not just
pussy ass
trash. I don't
crowd.
care what anybody says.
He had some bars, but Los, it was just unmatchable. Like
Yeah,
the
Los is
performance,
at
it was
it.
just
You
You know, we
unmatchable.
wouldn't let D3 players on an NBA
Yeah.
court. That's what
But
I'm
also
saying. That's why
Los-
this shit
that
is
was
too
Los-
nice.
Talk about it.
Los's
Woo!
return to
There's rules,
battling, like
motherfucker.
Nance
Yeah.
was seasoned,
If you
even
don't
though
talk
you know what I'm
like that,
saying.
like,
It made
you're
the
fine,
match
but
made
be
sense
humble,
though.
like-
Is what I'm saying. It was the match made sense.
Yeah.
That was a no muzzle battle league.
Yeah.
That's his league.
I might bring it back. We're looking for a venue now. You know what I'm saying?
But he just hushed his battle. Him and Moron, they did King of the Dart.
I just
GZ.
did a King of the Dot GZ battle 2-on-2.
Oh, did you battle
Me and
AGZ
Marani.
or were you with a GZ or how did
It's with a GZ. It's Chilla Jones, like
He-
GZ New England or whatever. They say we lost. I think
was him
personally,
and
I think
Hush
we
and
won that
Maroney
2-1 all
versus the
day.
Twins.
But
right,
I
right.
give,
Tell the people what to look up. The people need to look this shit up.
Hush and Maroney versus
Versus
Saint and
Saint
Doe. That's it got like 4,000 views or something like that. See, people been trying to get me to come back to battling solo, which
You do. Hush is a monster. Like the
Yeah.
shit he does behind.
What's up, Hush? What's your next
Alright.
battle? Talk that shit.
see everyone want me to get
Fucking
back in the
Please shut the
monster.
fuck up.
I
real
did
quick.
this shit.
Anybody from
Somebody-
DWI?
Nah, see, I ain't even
Oh,
in
look
the
at you, trying to
DWI is
start
hot
tea
right
and
now,
shit.
bruh.
I ain't
They
even
talking
trying to
town
battle
already.
right now. You know what I'm saying? I might. Oh well, if
The
I
bag
do
gotta be
battle,
right, bro.
I want to either do it in my own league so I can
out
charge
the door
profit
and
off
shit.
it, build a card around it. But see, I'm nice with the video editing and shit too. So I'm like,
The
I'm
media
trying to
god.
get this. Like, if I do it, that's what I'm really focused on is getting the quality, right? You know what I'm saying? So. We're looking for a venue right now. We got money to rent it out, so anyone in Mass, you know what I mean, holla at us. Let me know. Like
But
I
when you
said,
look for a venue, you have to look for one. People don't reach out to you like, here's my venue. You have to.
yeah,
Yeah,
but now
but
I
if
got
anybody
people in
knows
the
any
scene.
of venues,
that
that
be
yeah, if
doing
anybody knows
shows.
any venues out there, yo,
Like
hit
you
them
need
up,
your
man.
bar to be
Let me know.
popping for a night. You can make money off it because, like I said, we're gonna put a card together. It's gonna get people there. But I ain't even like that. Ain't even my focus right now. I'm kind of just enjoying the battle scene that's going on right now. Making a lot of music. I do a lot of recording for people, shit like that. But if y'all want to check out my battles, I did like I said, I did a Grind Time New England back in the day. I did the KOTD GZ right there. I did a TV show with Red Bull. Right? I did an iBattle 2-on-2. So I mean, I definitely am seasoned in this, but it's not my focus right now. But maybe in the summer.
And if he does come back, I feel sorry for the motherfucker that he's
and I will continue to harass him until.
Yeah. You already know I got them bars ready for whoever, but you got to give me the bag, to be honest.
Yeah. That's fully motivated.
And we got John Locke over here.
Yeah.
Talk about it, John. Is that your rap name?
Technically, see, this guy right here, Nixon, knows me for 3 years, so he acts like it's still 3 years ago. But
you don't have to look at it. You can look at the camera.
I know. I'm looking at you.
Okay.
So, Lock Banner is the name. But yeah, I battle and stuff. You know what I mean?
Lock Banner?
I was so inspired by his performance at the last event that I forgot all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Men in Black like thing, and I was like, oh my god. And then
you got hit the beam. Salon coming off that. But Locke has cop bodies in No Muzzle Battle League. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. There's 2 battles on there. Oh, 3 actually. He battled Wise, Easty, TY. Yeah, so I mean,
I battled King Nova on ECCM.
Yeah, he been in a couple leagues.
Last year.
Locke, he looking for the bounce back, you know what I mean? He'll let you know. Don't be sleeping on my man's Locke.
April?
April?
Nah, you're taking a break for a little bit.
I don't know, on the side.
But yeah, that's what we're doing right now, you know what I mean?
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That shit is dope, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate all you guys for, you know what I'm saying, first coming out for battle rapping. Yeah. Because I enjoy battle rap too. That's
what you got going on is mad dope, bro.
I appreciate it.
You know, I salute you.
And the next tape coming soon.
Yeah,
okay?
I also make music.
I know all the joints that he made, and they're all fucking insane.
A lot of, you know, me personally, I make better music than I do battling.
And where can they find this music?
You're going to find it on YouTube, a Facebook page. I got an artist page, Tom Nixon, TOMNIXON. You can find me on Instagram, NIX_617.
But when this tape drop, it's gonna be on iTunes, all that, Spotify, all that. So
I got all my stuff's in the vault. It's called the Nix tape.
Yeah, he about to hit him with the vault.
But yo, like this shit's next. You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely. We've been working on this for a few months. It's definitely. He got enough tracks. He could drop it whenever he want, technically.
Just trying to perfect it.
But he just been trying different styles, you know, like being more advanced with his music. So, and me personally, I've been recording and I've been upgrading the studio. So I'm like, oh, now I got all these upgrades. We might have to go back and tweak some of those shit, you know.
See, a lot of battle rappers can't make good music, but I can actually make good music.
It is two separate skill sets.
Make some fucking music. Yeah, but that's what we got going on, man.
All right, let's talk real quick. I guess we're kind of like at the hour point around there. URL. You guys watch battle rap, right? You guys watch that shit? You know what I'm talking about? Who you guys feeling nowadays in URL battle rap? Talk about it.
URL. I mean, to be honest, I just hop in and out randomly. I be watching old battles still, but like. I don't even know
who you feeling in battle rap. Not even just URL. Who you feeling in battle rap?
Big K, definitely.
Oh, Big K, Big K just
yo when he pulled out the papers.
I think
that's on about it. Make some more fucking noise, man.
Big K's
that's almost like me pulling the shirt out. Him pulling the fucking papers out.
It's even worse.
That was even worse.
No,
even worse.
That is nothing like that, bro.
Oh, he pulled out papers on something.
This man,
paperwork,
bro.
And he passed it out to the crowd.
Oh damn.
Expose homies.
We have to understand first and foremost that snitching.
Dude has multiple people in jail from snitching, and then
and I'm not saying
something like he's like, if you have trouble finding the sentence, go to page 2 and read the highlighted section.
Oh my god, bro!
Wait, when did that drop?
Like 2 weeks ago.
All right, I was like, how did I not see this? I just was watching him versus Flex the other day.
And I don't know what the facts are. I don't know what the facts are. But the state, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to but being a rat, obviously, we all know is frowned upon.
Who was the duty battle?
88. What's his name?
Adi Boom.
Oh word, yeah.
It was his comeback battle.
But Big K though, he's
crazy. A fucking
me
monster,
personally,
bro.
my favorites. I love Tate Rock's fire.
Tate Rock.
You know what I mean? Minus the shit that he's got going on behind the scenes, but he's just fire.
Instagram suspect Instagram pictures.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But
I know the controversy he got.
He's
I don't
just
talk
one of
about
my.
that shit.
You know, when you're talking about URL, he's one of my favorite fucking.
Yeah. He hasn't been on the recent cards.
No,
Nitty's been killing shit.
Nitty's animal, bro.
Talk about it.
I mean,
Nitty's an alien, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, nah, he's fine. Yeah, I'd say most recent. Yeah, definitely Big K is probably what I think been watching lately.
Pat Stay, obviously.
Pat Stay.
Pat Stay.
Top. He's
Ill
one of the
Max
gods.
probably
too.
But I mean, your
Yeah.
favorites though, because we could go over a list all day. So your favorite is Tay Rock. Your favorite is
Right now, Big K.
Big
I'll say
K?
that, yeah.
How about you,
Nitty
bro?
and Ilmac are tied for me.
Ooh. Okay.
But mine changes, you know what I'm saying? I be a fan of everybody. I can't say I got a favorite.
Shout out Jada Kiss, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I guess we are nearing the end of the video. Anything you guys wanna, you know what I'm saying? Let the fans know before we head up out of here today, man. Again, I appreciate you guys for coming out here to the battle. Boom!
Yeah, you know. Thank you, bro.
Y'all took my,
Good shit, bro.
y'all took
Good
my.
looks for having me.
You know what I
Hush
mean?
Harden on IG. Follow me.
Yeah,
Black
alright, cool.
Banner, LAWKBANNER.
Where we out.